Wrestling fans to the NWA's World Championship Wrestling. I am Tony Schiavone. Along with me, as always, in the broadcast booth, here's Stu Mayhem. And tonight, Stu, the NWA Television Championship is on the line with Arn Anderson defends against Sting.
Oh, it's going to be a very interesting match, to say the least. I am very much looking forward to seeing that one.
All right, fans, we'll be back with that and so much more right after this. All right, fans, our opening contest on World Championship Wrestling this week is going to be featuring the tag teams. We have the Varsity Club, Mike Rotundo and Dr. Death, Steve Williams, making their way down to the ring. Of course, as always, accompanied by the one, the only Kevin Sullivan.
Well, we don't see Sullivan in the frame at the moment. Maybe in a few weeks we'll have technology that will actually let us see everyone involved in the match.
Well, we can only hope, right? You want to say that it can't get any worse, but then you don't want to do that, because what if it does? All right, here come their opposition. They are the former NWA World Tag Team Champions, and they have made it clear they are looking to get those titles back. Good luck with that. Currently held by the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom.
Well, the Road Warriors have the now distinction of being the tag team champions in not only the NWA, but also in the AWA as we speak right now.
Will it be double duty for the Legion of Doom? Not an easy task for anybody, but if anyone's capable of not only pulling it off, but maintaining those titles, it would be the Road Warriors.
Safe to say whichever one of these two teams wins here tonight would have to be considered a top contender for them.
And we start out with an actual wrestling match here as Mike Rotundo goes from behind. And keep in mind, that's the whole theory here with the Varsity Club. These are all top-notch wrestlers. They don't always go by the rules, but they're capable of it. As we see Ricky Morton, Mike Rotundo putting on one heck of a wrestling match early on in this one.
Rotundo had that head scissors on there, and he really cinched it up good on Ricky Morton for a moment.
Deep arm drag now by Rotundo takes Morton down. Oh, he stuns him with that one, and now Ricky Morton ducks underneath, but he got caught on the backside by Mike Rotundo with that clothesline.
I'll tell you, this has been one tremendous wrestling match thus far. This is what it's all about.
Inverted atomic knee drop, and Ricky Morton feeling that one. He kicks off, and now goes Rotundo. Fans, the NWA World Television Champion Arn Anderson defending that title here tonight against the icon man known as Sting. We also know that the Midnight Rider is here in attendance, and we're supposed to be hearing from him shortly. Not sure what's on his mind.
Nice double team right there by the Varsity Club, and Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson really haven't managed to put on any sustained offense, although Morton having some good moments right now. Let's see if he can build on that.
Working on the neck is Ricky Morton. Nicely done. Will Morton make the tag? I thought he might. He should have. Gives up so much in size and strength against Dr. D. Williams now making the tag, and here comes the double team, and Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, outside the ring watching, and he is very happy with what he's saying. Ever since Sullivan made his appearance here in the NWA several months ago, he made it clear this was going to be the summer of Sullivan, and it really has been.
Well, as of this Friday, the summer is over. We'll be into the fall, and the question is, will Sullivan's team remain on that run that they've been on, or will they, in fact, fall as well?
Well, fall could be coming early tonight if they were to lose to the Rock and Roll Express. Robert Gibson, now the legal man in the ring. Nice German suplex, takes Mike Rotundo all the way over, and you see him clutching the back of his head from the impact on that one.
Gibson now hits the ropes. Oh, going to work again on the back of the head of Mike Rotundo, as you earlier mentioned.
Well, this time Gibson goes for that springboard attack, but Mike Rotundo had enough wherewithal to get out of the way before the impact. Goes for the Hurricane Rana. What's going on here? Rotundo caught him and reversed it. Now goes to work on the left leg of Robert Gibson.
Well, we'll see if they maintain that offensive attack on the leg, because if you can take away the legs of the Rock and Roll Express, you take away a big part of their offense.
Well, they're not going to rely on strength or size to get him a win in many matches, especially not this one. They're going to have to work on quickness and agility. And right now, that's not panning out very well for them. As Robert Gibson now hammering away on Dr. Death Steve Williams, going for a suplex on the big man. He's got him up. Drives him into the mat. Springboard again, and he missed.
Well, he didn't have Dr. Death Steve Williams in the right position to hit that move. But I still want to give credit. That's 200 and almost 80 pounds of beef that he got up in the air over his head and brought down with that devastating suplex. That's not an easy task for anybody.
Now let's see what happens. Ricky Morton on the top rope. Steve Williams going all the way up. Superplex. And he nailed it.
I would say safely that Ricky Morton has absorbed the majority of the physical punishment in this one for the Rock and Roll Express.
But right now he is on the side of the equation where he's handing it out. You see Dr. Death Steve Williams out on the apron. He is struggling. Morton came out there to meet him, and Dr. Death got the upper hand, at least for the moment, but now it's Ricky Morton coming back. When we look back over the 2K17 season, ladies and gentlemen, so much has happened. We have seen the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express in another phenomenal feud for the tag team titles.
Well, we've also seen the lights of the heavenly bodies come and go in a feud with the Midnight Express.
It was another tremendous year for the Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament. Nature Boy Ric Flair recently regaining the NWA World Championship as a part of Super Clash, the AWA. From the top rope now, Ricky Morton. What is he doing? He's calling Dr. Death Steve Williams up to his feet.
Oh, he's up. What's he waiting for? Drop body block, and Morton hooks a leg.
He almost got it.
Suddenly it's the Rock and Roll Express going on an offensive tear. Sullivan just put a chair into the ring.
Pandemonium, bedlam, if you will. Now Sullivan distracting the referee. Dr. Death Steve Williams has that steel chair, and he slams it over the head of Ricky Morton.
Well, of course, the referee didn't see it because he was busy.
Kevin Sullivan distracting the referee, allowing the use of that steel chair. Twisting, turning, neck breaker. Now what is Dr. Death Steve Williams thinking?
Well, that chair is still there in the corner. You have to wonder.
Oh, referee
finally going to get rid of that. He removes it. Mike Rotundo able to get a 2 count.
The momentum once again switching, and now it seems to be in the corner of the Varsity Club. We saw Dr. Death Steve Williams going for the small package, but he's not the legal man in the ring. Nor is Robert Gibson. Referee still trying to get it down with just 2 men in the ring. Good luck with that. Butterfly suplex.
Perfectly executed. Kevin Sullivan cheering on from outside the ring. And it's over.
What a match. Well, we mentioned earlier that Ricky Morton absorbed a lot of punishment. As we look back, we'll see some of it. Not the way the Rock and Roll Express wanted this one to go down for sure. But But for the Varsity Club, that's got to boost them up in the standings. And now it appears they will be taking on the Legion of Doom at the Clash of the Champions next week.
Well, the Varsity Club and the Legion of Doom, that's a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned.
There it is, the tackle's made. Look at this suplex. Picture perfect butterfly suplex. Drove the wind right out of Ricky Morton. Robert Gibson thought he was going to be able to get there in time to make the save, but look at Dr. Death. We said the Rock and Roll Express had the speed and agility, but Dr. Death getting all the way around the referee, catching Robert Gibson in time. This indeed will be remembered as the Summer of Sullivan. Fans, stay with us. We've got plenty more action still to come here on World Championship Wrestling. All right, fans, as promised, we are being joined right now by the Midnight Rider, who says he's got a very important message to share. Brothers and sisters, these are very troubling times, if you will. We look at the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes still serving a suspension for crimes not against humanity, baby, no. Crimes against the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen who would have you believe that beneath this mask lives the American Dream. I will tell you something right now, Four Horsemen. I've got something that I think you're going to want to hear, baby. Arn Anderson, you and I are scheduled to have a match in the near future, but I say we make it even sooner, baby. I don't care what happens tonight with the NWA Television Championship, you understand? Because this is about more than this championship. But I want you to understand that Sting is going to get a fair shake tonight because the Midnight Rider going to be in the corner of Sting to make sure that that good for nothing J.J. Dillon don't get involved. But at the Clash of the Champions, baby, whether you're champion or not champion, Arn Anderson makes no difference to me. Because you and I got a date with destiny, and I'm going to make it just a little bit special for you. At the Clash of the Champions, if you find a way to beat the Midnight Rider, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, has agreed to retire from professional wrestling. But in the meantime, I will also ride off into the sunset. However, if I should win, and I promise you, baby, I will, then I get a match one-on-one that night with James J. Dillon. You got to ask yourself, baby, how bad do you want to get rid of the American Dream? How bad do you want to get rid of the Midnight Rider, baby? And what are you willing to risk for the opportunity? I know you're going to accept my challenge, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Clash. Well, that's a huge announcement. The career of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, on the line at the Clash of the Champions, Midnight Rider versus Arn Anderson.
The one night that we wait for, when it's all put on the line. We all striving to reach the top and be the champion this time. I'm gonna be a champion. Yeah, I got what it takes. Risk it all, make my own fate. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All the glory and the fame, just send in my own plane. I'm gonna be a champion. Silhouettes in the spotlight, cash falling from the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All it takes is one night for me to turn around my whole life. Say it's easy coming up and trying to be the best. Call it bluff, you looking tired, man, you need a rest. You trying to graduate ahead of class, you the test. Homie, I ain't even trying, I just be the best. Championship rings, yeah, I got a few. Gold medal, first place, what I gotta do. Hard work, dedication, never quitting, now you looking at a champion. I'm gonna be a champion. Yeah, I got what it takes, risk it all, make my own fate. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All the glory and the fame, just send in my own plane. I'm gonna be a champion. Silhouettes in the spotlight, cash falling from the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All it takes is one night for me to turn around my whole life. Say it's easy coming up and trying to be the best. Call it bluff, you looking tired, man, you need a rest. You trying to graduate ahead of class, you the test. Homie, I ain't even trying.
All right, wrestling fans, more World Championship Wrestling as we see Bill Moko making his way to the ring. We're going to get a rare look at the Florida Heavyweight Champion. The Outlaw Ron Bass making his way down the ring.
Well, he goes by the name, the Outlaw. He goes by the name of Cowboy Ron Bassett. Bottom line is, this is one of the toughest sons of guns ever to come out of the state of Texas, and that's saying a lot.
No doubt about that as he sports that Florida Heavyweight Championship. We saw a recent match, part of Battle of the Belts with him and Barry Windham, a tremendous matchup. Looked like Barry Windham was about to become the new Florida champion, but it was not meant to be. All right, fans, we remind you as we do the countdown to 2K18, you will determine the direction of the next season. If you want to see more classic NWA wrestling, then you have to click the like button. Leave your comments below. View counts. Have your friends get on board if they're not already. Bring some new faces into the Nation Network because the numbers game will play a huge role in determining the 2K18 season, and we want you to be represented.
Well, it's going to be very exciting times with a new look here on the Nation Network.
Also a huge event taking place on launch day, the 14th of October. All day streaming of 2K18. Big knee lift right there by the big Cowboy from Texas, and Moko in trouble.
Oh, I'm not too surprised about that. The Mokies haven't exactly had the toughest win-loss streak going in the business, and it's been an uphill battle for them, to say the least.
To the corner he goes, and now Bass clotheslines him. Oh, my good, almost took his head off. Looked like Bass going for a bear hug, maybe, and Moko had enough wherewithal just to get an elbow there and break that up, but I'm not sure that was a good thing because all you've done is raise the ire of the big Cowboy.
Off the roof he goes, and running him face first into the mat is Bass.
He's got him in that Northern Light suplex, gets a 1 count, and somehow, I'm not sure how Moko manages to kick out. I don't know if that's in his best interest. Back elbow finds the mark. Again, now Moko putting together some offense, and his crowd can't believe it. Bass sent him to the ropes. Knee to the midsection once again.
He's got to finish it up with a Russian leg sweep, perfectly done. Big elbow, finding a mark.
Goes for a scoop out the back door. Bass. German suplex, bends him in half.
Well, Monkey's in trouble now. There's that running slam.
The big Cowboy now sizing him up. Oh, he's got him over there. What's he going to do here? Drives him hard to the mat. Hooks the leg.
That should be all she wrote. And it is.
Here it's why he is your Florida heavyweight champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. The big Cowboy Rob Bass making pretty short work of Moko here this week on Championship Wrestling. We should state that Championship Wrestling from Florida, by virtue of the views, the comments, the likes, as a part of the Battle of the Belts program last week, is in the running and consideration for the 2K18 season. It's a battle royal of wrestling organizations to see who's going to get the top spot next year. All right, it is time now for our main event. It is for the NWA World Television Championship. Arn Anderson, the champion, and Sting, the challenger. Now we know that the Midnight Rider is going to be in the corner of Sting to keep an eye on James J. Dillon. This should be a one-on-one match.
Oh, it's something that we don't often see when the Horsemen are involved, which is part of the reason why they have maintained things like that television title for as long as they have.
This allows Sting to focus on the man in the ring and let the Midnight Rider focus on the man outside the ring. But we have to keep one thing in mind. There's still 3 more Horsemen here in the building somewhere.
Well, always a possibility, always a threat to be had.
Fans, I've been told that Arn Anderson has signed the contract at Clash of the Champions. Whether or not he's champion does not matter. He will face the Midnight Rider. If he beats the Midnight Rider, Dusty Rhodes is finished. And the Midnight Rider will be leaving as well. However, if the Midnight Rider wins, he gets a match that night on Clash of the Champions against James J. Dillon. And that match will be a Texas Death Match.
And I also understand that if the Midnight Rider wins, that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, would be reinstated.
Well, it could be very interesting if we have the Midnight Rider and Dusty Rhodes both together again. We got to look at the television champion right there. That's what it's all about right there, folks. You see the name on there right now says Arn Anderson. We'll see if it still says that when it's all said and done.
Well, the NWA Television Championship is a very prestigious title indeed, and the Horsemen have been a major reason why it has reached the level it has.
There's your challenger. And, of course, the enforcer of the 4 Horsemen, Arn Anderson, member of the legendary Anderson family. Anderson looking at that title before he hands it over to the referee, almost as if he might not see it again tonight.
Well, very strong possibility, no doubt about that, and we're going to find out.
Bell sounds, and it's underway, fans. This is our main event this week for Championship Wrestling. Back-to-back inverted atomic knee drops, and Anderson early on the defensive.
Oh, we had a look at James J. Dillon there at ringside. Recent match involving the Horsemen. We saw James J. Dillon make an incredible save as the referee reached the count of 2. And there's Dillon already distracting Sting.
Well, the Midnight Rider standing by in his corner thus far, and he has not gotten involved. Anderson now using that opportunity provided by James J. Dillon to get the advantage over Sting. Putting the boots to him. Sting, a younger competitor, stronger competitor, possibly even a little bit faster, but Anderson has got that experience factor, and there's no substitute for experience. I'm here to tell you. Anderson now going to work. He's got that knee planted into the small of the back. Sting gets out of that quickly. And it's a good thing he did, because we've seen that move wear a lot of men down to the point of submission. And now Sting with a big clothesline, and down goes Anderson.
Well, to your point, the experience factor, and I agree with you, that there is no substitute for experience, especially in a sport like professional wrestling. But Anderson might not be quite as young, fast, or strong as Sting, but he is still at the top of his game, and he's a very dangerous man.
As we see right there, Sting going for that DDT, and Anderson having the... Well, he had it the first time, but the second one, Sting nails him. Sting going to work now on the trapezius area of Arn Anderson. What would it say to the Four Horsemen as we go into the 2K18 season if they were to drop the television title at the last moment?
Well, you know, they just got the World Championship back, and again, James J. Dillon is there. And Anderson again is going to take advantage of it. And now Sting going out to the wrong side of the ring.
Well, the Midnight Rider is standing back in the background right now, and he still has not gotten involved in this one. I'm a little surprised, to say the least. Anderson doing a number on the challenger here on the floor. We talk about Clash of the Champions a week away, ladies and gentlemen. The Nature Boy Ric Flair and Jimmy Garvin set to do it one more time. The World Heavyweight title will be on the line in that one. Goes for the cover. Anderson gets one, and that's all.
Oh, Jimmy Garvin has shown already he is more than capable of being victorious over the World Heavyweight Champion. Now the question is, can he do it again?
Another short DDT right there by Sting on the television champion. He's got him up. Drives him headfirst into the canvas.
And that could be all.
Anderson manages to come back from that pretty quickly, I've got to admit. But you look at the head and the neck, the upper body development of Anderson, which is what allows him to absorb a shot like that and come back so quickly.
He is very thick in the upper half of his body, especially that neck area.
And now Sting going. This could be it right here. The Scorpion Deathlock is on. Anderson is in trouble.
Well, referee is in position, but Anderson not ready to give the title up quite yet.
That was very close, fans. When Sting puts that Scorpion Deathlock on, usually there's not too much left to say.
Now you see Anderson going to work on the leg, but Sting manages to kick off.
Anderson continuing to target the leg of Sting. And it hits the mark. Sting sizing him up. What's he going to do?
Oh, he's going to go for it again. Here's a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Referee asking Arn Anderson if he wants to submit.
The television title is on the line, but Anderson once again digging deep, finding a way. Blood coming from the head of the challenger.
Anderson might have done enough right here. He did not get him.
Well, he came extraordinarily close that time. Sting is in trouble. You can see it. Anderson continues to do a number on the challenger. The blood coming down the face. Sting tries to go for a quick one here, but I doubt he's going to get it.
Now, you've got to do a lot more damage than that if you're going to pin Arn Anderson, especially when the title is on the line.
Small package by Sting. He caught him coming in. 1, 2. Just barely escaping right in front of James J. Dillon.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Dillon not doing as much as you'd normally see. Normally, I would have expected him to perhaps try and drag the referee out of that count. But he knows that the Midnight Rider is staring him across the ring, and he'll be there if he needs to be.
Thus far, Midnight Rider allowing Sting to take this match on by himself with no involvement. That's the way Sting wanted it. He just wanted him there in case. Oh, what a move by Sting!
Caught him with that big DDT, and now Anderson is in all kinds of trouble.
Could this be it? Third time, will it be a charm? Anderson is right at the ropes. All he's got to do is reach forward. The pain is so great, I'm not sure he even notices that.
Anderson, give credit where credit is due. He survived 3 times that Scorpion Deathlock, flown over the top by Sting off the suplex, gets 2 only.
I'll tell you right now, this is one heck of a match we're being treated to right here, fans. Back body drop now by the champion. Midnight Rider looking on at the man he will be challenging at the Clash of the Champions. Whether the title's on the line or not does not matter. Anderson goes for the big fist drop. Nobody home, and now Sting going to continue going to work on the leg and the knee of Arn Anderson.
Oh, we all know why he's doing that, and we know what his game plan is.
Calls it up with a great elbow. Shoulder tackle by Anderson. Spine buster into the turnbuckle.
Did you see that? He brought him down with the spine buster, and Sting's head hit the bottom of the turnbuckle.
That was one of the most devastating maneuvers I have seen in a long time. Sting grabs the ropes.
Well, lucky for him, the referee actually saw that, because the referee was looking at the shoulders. Anderson setting up. There's that DDT.
He nailed him with it, and that might be all for Sting. Right in front of the Midnight Rider. Anderson's going to make him watch. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, that just made things a little bit more interesting, because now you're going to see the Midnight Rider going up against Arn Anderson at the Clash of the Champions. Anderson will be the television champion.
There it was, that DDT, absolutely devastating maneuver. Anderson just dropped him straight down on his head. And once again, the Horsemen retain.
Well, we've got the NWA World Television Champion, and they've got the NWA World Heavyweight Champion in Ric Flair. They are hoping to get a hold of those tag team titles. We'll see if that's something they can do down the line.
All right, fans, that's it for the NWA's World Championship Wrestling. And we remind you all, if you want more of this to be happening on 2K18, you need to hit that like button. You need to be a subscriber. Leave your comments down below. Until next time, Tony Schiavone here for Stu Mayhem saying so long, everybody.